Right, so good evening everybody and welcome back to FTRL. I do apologise for technical difficulties. Unfortunately the water has got into the works and we had the yellow flag, or the full course yellow glitch, which meant that everybody was getting penalties left, right and centre. But we are back to get track action underway and we are down to a 25% race of 13 laps in the order in which they were running at the safety car restart when the game glitched out. Fingers crossed this time we will have a clean run to the end in terms of technical gremlins at least. Whether or not the drivers can get it through without crashing, well, that's a different matter entirely. 16 drivers left running. Unfortunately Diego has not been able to restart the race. He's got work very early doors, so shame to lose him. He's having a strong run, but fingers crossed we will see him back next week. Leave us with 16 drivers, and Barcelona can look at himself as the luckiest man on the grid, holding on at the front there, having not pitted. Brutus was in pole position, but ends up Barcelona gets a reprieve, as with a red flag. Oh. Don't even start, Casey, don't even start. Dear me, this game, man. You'd think after all these years they could sort out basic issues like this, but no. Anyway, we're sorted out. The cars are coming back round to the grid. So we've got 13 laps ahead of us to part 2 of our debut race here at Jeddah. And Barcelona will be leading us off this time. He started at the back, he was leading the race but hadn't pitted. He's got a reprieve of the biggest kind. What can he do then from pole position? We saw Brutus Beer get the jump though last time. Lemmy went from first to third. Chubbs and Brutus both jumped him off the line, so is Barcelona going to seal the same fate? He's starting on the soft tyre, Brutus is on the mediums. We have got 5 red lights and part 2 of the Jeddah race is go. Oh, there's been a crash straight away off the line. Oh, 2 cars on the wall. And Dix Kamori is gone, unfortunately, in the wall at the start there to get away. The VSC deployed instantly as Carwin, Callum and Dix Kamori come together. Carwin is facing the wrong way completely. Callum got a way going again. Dix Kamori is retired on the line. It's a drama from the get-go. And the best start. It looks like Aaron Trucker made 1 place off the line. He did. In fact, Katz went up as well. So Iceman's the big loser there. He lost 2. Daft Chip, Dylan, Matt and Callum all up 3. Sorry, Katz all up 3. Callum and Colin down 4. There, Katamise and Matt have changed places. Oh, we're racing again. That's why they've changed places. Katamise on his toes. And we are off and running again. So the VSC has ended. And the racing action has recommenced. And Bruce is giving chase to Barcelona. Livy hot pursuit as well. Cat's trying to go with them. Barcelona's wide there. Pushing the limit of track limits on the opening lap. Carwin again in the wall side. He's had a really rough and tumble night, unfortunately. Even Graham, yes, not the best start. The drama commencing on the start-finish straight this time. We are away and running Barcelona with the first flying lap. Yellow flag in sector 3. I think that's Carwin as he tries to make the payment to get Catalyst into the pits. Then South Africa had that demon start. Dylan's did as well. Were they caught up in that drama off the line? Matt Manning as well. So yeah, a few. Oh, and Callum. Oh, Callum obviously. Iceman gets the move done on Aaron Trucker into turn 1? No, it's further around, wasn't it? So yeah, Iceman on his toes. Gets the position back from Aaron Trucker, but then he's wide. Oh, Colin spinning the pit lane. I bet that seems to be a glitch, if I'm honest. We shall see then. So Barcelona pulling away at the front from Brutus. The third Katz has gone with him as the top 4 made a bit of a breakaway. Bossman. Oh, Aaron Trucker's lost another place now. Bossman is through. Trying to come back at him now though, out of the hairpin. Michael Vien in the mix as well. Jonesy in 9th. Oh, Aaron's wide. Michael's had a moment as well. Jonesy going to be able to capitalise, not quite. Michael's got a really good run though on Aaron Chucker. Can he make a move? They're trying to go side by side. Oh, it's close. Josie down the inside of Michael. Oh, wow. Very lively restart here in the pack. They round the hairpin and complete the first flying lap then, and Barcelona leads by 1.6 seconds at 30.5 on that lap. He is flying. Of course, they do have to make one mandatory stop in this race, so he will be on the medium tyres at the end. Brutus will be going the other way. Brutus, you feel, will want to get off those medium tyres as quick as he can. I imagine from here they should be able to finish, but we shall see. Expect the pit stop for the medium tyre runners very early on. You're not going to want to lose too much. So Brutus is losing out a little bit to Barcelona here, but of course that's going to come back to him when he gets on those soft tyres, and Barcelona then has to have the medium tyre. So when can Brutus make the move? There's the question, onto the soft tyre. He's the highest placed medium runner, then Limmy behind him on the softs. Closing in. Cat's hanging on resolutely as well. Iceman's got Bossman shadowing him. So now under pressure from Lemmy. Here comes Lemmy with the DRS down the outside, and that is a fairly easy overtake, and through he goes into P2. Brutus will just slot in behind now and try and get pulled around by the Alfa Romeo. DRS of course is now active. Next is Iceman and Bossman changing places. Bossman down the inside into 1, around the outside of 2. He'll have the momentum off the corner, and he's up to P5. Great move there from the Alfa Romeo man. Look at the hard fire he breathed for the son of a gun. Daft Chip passes Aaron Chucker for P9. Further back, Mattman and Callum having a battle further back. It's Colin Robb setting the fastest lap of the race, just emphasising his pace. Now he's got some clear track. That is what that Ferrari man has been capable of, but he's been mired in the field all race long. He's been caught up in numerous incidents as well. Oh, yellow flag. Who or what is that? Oh, is it Jonesy? Oh, it is. Jonesy's around. The Williams man spinning out of that battle. Where was he? He was battling for P8, wasn't he? He was P8, I think. Gets going again. He's got to watch his tyres. They're going to be very hot for a couple of corners. Gets going just in front of the recovering Catamies. He sweeps around the outside. That's the inside for the left-hander. And through he goes. Well, Livy and Brutus change places. Brutus dragging back past with the DRS, and they're trying to close back in on Barcelona, whose lead is now 2.3 seconds. When will he pull the trigger? When will he go onto the soft tyre? Into the pits comes Aaron Trucker, so he's gone early. Does he need a wing change, or is it just tyres? Oh, he needs a wing change as well. He's going to get his tyre stuff done as well. They should get him to the end from here. Only 8 laps. Fresh wheel, that's probably why Daft Chip got by him so easily. He's on his way. Jonesy recovering after that spin on the back of Catamies. There's Dylan, Callum and Matt battling hard. And Carwin as well, homing in quickly. Barcelona's lead now 2.8 seconds over Brutus. He's back in a P2 ahead of Limmy. Cat's in 4th, that's just dropping away there, not able to hold the pace of the front 3. Unfortunately, Iceman battling hard with Bossman, and Michael Vienne trying to close in as well. The sweeping section into this tricky left-hander. A little bit wide in the background. He's had a really good run there with the DRS down the outside. Goes Bossman past. Next is Iceman, and into the top 5 he goes, but Iceman will now have the DRS down the start finish straight. Bossman may think he may be better waiting. Here we go then. Iceman wing pops open, and we're going to come back at Bossman. Bossman defending the inside hard, right up against the pit wall, but Iceman to the outside. Later on the brakes, and through he goes, and back into P5. Michael Vienna right on the back of these guys then, but just sitting and watching for the moment. Oh, and Lemmy with a penalty. So the man in P3 has picked up a time penalty. Brutus is just starting to close back in again now. He's taken a couple of tenths out of Barcelona. He just heads out again. Bossman going back past Iceman. Around the outside with the DRS. Good battle this going on here. Michael Vienna still waiting to pick up the pieces. Get involved as well. Iceman now slots into the slipstream. Not really any overtaking opportunities now. Needs to wait for this DRS O'Callum with the penalty. Oh, he's spinning the pit. He's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. What? That's new. Iceman thinks about a move there into the left-hander. Makes better of it. And that's just giving him a little bit of a... Yeah, he's a little slow off the corner now, and suddenly Michael Vienna is on it. But look how powerful the DRS is, just homing back in on Bossman. Goes round the outside to the final corner. Bossman defends the inside. Might be better letting him have it. Iceman's ahead. Yeah, Bossman's done that very well there. He's going to have the DRS, but Michael Vienna's going to get involved. In fact, into the pits comes Iceman. And Michael drafts past. They've both got DRS, but through goes Michael. Iceman then is the first one to pit. Is this just tyres, or has he picked up some damage as well? We'll find out in a second as he pulls into his pit box. Tyres going on. Mediums, and away he goes. There's just a tyre stop then. In comes Daft Chip as well. He's now onto the soft tyre, so he's going the other way. I'm surprised that Brutus has stayed out. I thought he would have been in already. Get on those soft tyres as long as he can do. Chase the gap hovering about 2.5 seconds. Lemmy still on the tail. Bossman and Michael still going at it as well. Michael with a bit of an advantage here though. Imagine that soft tyre runners are going to stay on these tyres as long as they can do. The medium tyre runners will want to get onto the soft as quick as they can. Brutus is able to pull in a few tenths around part of the lap. You see he seems to be quicker in sector 3. Then in the braking zone, Barcelona's gap just goes back up again. Is this still at the Brutus pits? No, he's going to carry on again. As Bossman pits then, he's getting off of his soft tyres. Onto the mediums he goes. Where does he come up relative to the next is Iceman. Iceman's coming down the start finish straight with Kazimi's on his back wing. Where is Bossman? He's coming down the pit lane. It's going to be very close on X here. Bossman's pushing hard because he knows they're coming, but he's got the jump. He does. Stays ahead. So the overcut has worked out nicely for him. Because if he's coming through Jones, he's in the pits then. Get off of his medium tyres. They're probably a little bit worn after that spin. See how much the dirty air is affecting Nexus Iceman there through that section. Bossman with a penalty. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that. So Katami's behind him. He's already on 5-lap old soft tyres. Another 5 laps to go. So they will not be the best, Nick, by the end of this race. Can he pull away is the next question. Dylan is in as well. Carwin's picked up a track limits penalty. So he fights his way through. And now Katami's gets one. So there's one for Katami's. Him and Bossman are now in a straight fight, but Nexus Iceman, however, still no penalties to his name. Strong position. In comes the race leader, then he pits. Brutus is in as well, so is Lemmy. Top 3 are all in. Cat's following as well. Yep, top 4 are pitting. Barcelona on his way. He held just under a 2-second lead. That gap has seemingly closed then. What can Brutus do out of the pit lane? He's now got the tyre advantage for the two drivers around him. So he's a Bossman into turn 1. Wheel to wheel, Bossman staying in front. Turismo's got the traction off turn 2 on those soft tyres. And through he goes. Into P6, Bossman then dropping in behind him. Nexus Iceman still keeping a watching brief right behind them. Michael Vienne on the back of Nexus Cats. So he's now caught him. So Michael Vienne is flying now at this stage as well. Brutus now starting to close up Barcelona. That gap down to 1.6 now on lap 9 of 13 of this restarted race after a lobby glitch. Brutus was looking supreme early on. Can Barcelona hold him off there? Because Limmy just starting to drop away. Struggling in the dirty air. He's dropped out of DRS range, but Barcelona still keeping Brutus out of DRS range as well. He's chipping away now, the gap down to 1.5 seconds. Michael Vienne now right on the back of Cats. This is for P4. Cats on the mediums, Michael's on the soft tyre, round the outside he goes with the DRS. And into 4th he goes, but now Cats is going to come back at him. Down the start finish straight, Michael needs to get a good launch off the final corner. And he has done. I think he might be able to hold Cats off here. In fact, yeah, he definitely will be. So Michael, they get it in the move done in the background. Bossman, Katabi's going at it again. Katabi's closing in to the outside. Bossman defends the inside hard. Katabi's pushing. Bossman defends that beautifully. That Katabi's cutting across the corner. Not getting the up to a run. That slowed him down. That's put Nexus Iceman on his tail. Brutus into DRS range then of Barcelona. Carwin Robb at the fastest lap again, a 30.0 this time. He's absolutely flying. He's on the back of Jonesy. Nexus Iceman going past Katabi's. So Iceman there flying as well, having a really good run. Be kicking himself for that poor start. But Brutus is now on the back of the race leader. He's on fresher tyres, he's on softer tyres, he's got more grip. And now you feel it's just a matter of when. The sensible thing to do would be to wait until the start-finish straight. But we've seen already if he can get the traction off that final corner on those soft tyres. Can be done, but I don't think he's going to be close enough into the final corner, so he might wait. Try and get the slingshot then off the final corner. Into the slipstream he goes, the DRS is open. I don't know if he's going to be close enough, is he? He might be close enough. Brutus being fastest lap of the race, 29.8. To the outside, Barcelona defends the inside. Brutus brakes later. Not able to find a way through this time though, but he's got time. Plenty of life in those tyres still. See, he's had a really good run there. Libby just dropping back now. We've got a really good show for him. Pole on debut. Brutus Beers super close to the back of Barcelona through this sector here. DRSO coming up. He might be able to make a move into the first hairpin. Barcelona defends the inside. Brutus has got the racing line though, and Barcelona lets him have it. He knows there's no point fighting that one offline. And Brutus into the lead of the race again then. How can Barcelona stay with him through this twisty section here? It's going to be the dirty air. Now got to do everything he can do. We've got to have 2.5 laps to go. Battling Barcelona, staying with him in the slipstream. But Libby in third, Michael now pulling clear in fourth. Bossman's going to have to pull away from Iceman as well, but he has that penalty still, so he needs another 1.1 seconds in the next 2 laps to hang on to P6. Daft Chip is now 8th ahead of Katamis, who's dropped further back. I think his tyres have maybe past their best. We had to make that earlier stop. Aaron Chucker is P10. Carwin Robb closing in, bringing Jonesy with him. Jonesy on those soft tyres, he's flying as well. Callum in P13. Mattman P40, why is he on the hard tyre? Matt, why? And Dylan, I think he's had a moment somewhere. Or maybe he's just cracked the first corner, in fact. He is P15. Brutus has held the lead though, down the start finish rate this time. So despite the DRS, he's held on to the lead. Can he stretch away though? He doesn't want Barcelona coming at him. Later on it's with Jonesy, he goes past Carwin, 4P11. Drink again, sorry my voice is going. But you can see now the effect of those soft tyres and the dirty air. Barcelona not able to close in. even have the DRS. He's backed up 0.8 of a second. Can you imagine through this twisty section? Barcelona is going to be struggling in the dirty air. Can he stay within that 1 second bracket? Coming up to those DRS zones, that's going to be critical for him. You see Brutus using his ERS to try and pull away, get up to that magical second, break the DRS. Barcelona hanging on for all he's worth, but he's got 3% ERS left, so he's almost out of battery. And there it is, he's up to the 1 second bracket. That was the line as well. I don't think he's got it. No, he doesn't have DRS. So Brutus then, I think that could be critical. That might be race done. Gap up to 1.3 seconds, then we are starting the final lap. Brutus pushing hard, using his ERS as well. Fastest lap again at 29.3. He's flying Libby in a safe third. Michael is fourth. Nexus Cat's P5. Bossman P6. His lead is 2.5 seconds. He's half a second on this lap. Nexus Iceman P7. Datchit P8. Katamis is ninth. Carwin and Aaron Chucker changing places. And Josie getting through as well. Oh, Aaron's tyres just past their best as well. He's got only 6 lap on them, so yellow flag in sector 1. Who or what is that? Who was it? Libby? I think it might have been Libby, because Michael Vienne is suddenly all over him. He's down the outside, and Michael into the podium places. Josie, penalty for Josie late on though, that Bauer Carwin. Oh, twitch from Michael out of the hairpin. Michael has come through and he's taken the podium away from Libby on the final lap there. I think Libby must have had a moment. That must have been what the yellow flag was. Battle going on between Colin and Josie. That's the battle on. Carwin's now got a penalty for track limits as well. Well, Iceman going past Bossman. Oh, Bossman's got no wing. He's had a collision on the final lap. So Bossman, he's lost the position to Iceman. He's going to lose on to Datchip as well. He's got 9 seconds back to Katamis though. So he should hold on, but up front, out of the final corner. He has driven brilliantly all night. Big weave down the start finish straight. Brutus Beer is going to win the first the Div 2 race here at Jeddah. Barcelona comes home P2 again. And Michael Vienne steals the podium from Libby on the final lap of the race. Great job from him. Libby as well, great job from him. Katz comes home P5. Nexus Iceman's going to be P6, so the Hazard's 5th and 6th. Great job from the Daft Chip, coming home P7 at the end. Bossman with no front wing on his car, crosses the line P8. What a shame for him on the last lap. Really good drive from him tonight. Katamis going to come across the line in P9. Carwin's going to beat Josie across the line. Great job, great battle there between those two. Katamis jumps. Aaron jumps them both, in fact. So he gets P10, Josie 11th, Carwin is 12th. Callum, he's going to come home with a P13. Solid points again for the AlphaTauri man. Oh, Mattman, oh, what a day for Mattman, unfortunately. Forever in the wars for Mattman. He crosses the line and it is P14 for the Ferrari. Well, some technical difficulties deprived us of the original race result and how it might have panned out, but Brutus Beer, you felt, was the man to beat anyway, and he proves that he was not to be stopped. Here's another win as he closes in on another Div 2 title. Can anybody stop his charge now? Can't even swallow. Barcelona, great drive from him though, just P2 again. Yeah, just caught out there just on the wrong tyre at the wrong time, but great drive from the back of the grid. And Michael Vienne coming back for a podium in the end there. He said he didn't think he'd get one tonight, but he has stormed back through. Great job from him. As the champagne flies. And the final results are as follow. Brutus Beer with a win and the fastest lap. Great job from him. Barcelona comes home P2. 1.2 seconds back in the end, with Michael Vienne stealing the podium on the last lap from Libby, who got pole position. Great job from him on his debut. Nexus Katz comes home P5. Great job from the Hadman, with Nexus Heisman, his teammate, backing up in P6. Daft Chip coming through from P7. Bossman P8. He had a really interesting and exciting race. Katamis always in the wars P9. Aaron Chucker rounding out the top 10. Josie had a battling driver. Spin though cost him a better result at P11 for him, with Carwin Rob T12. Callum is P13, Mattman P14 and Dylan P15. Dix Kamori, the retirement in that one after a crash off the start. Not quite sure what happened there. The early retirements, of course, were Chubbs, Alex Pixie and Scurbs. So I do apologise again to the drivers for the technical glitch we've had in that one. Sorry to Diego for not being able to finish the race. This game is a pain in the arse sometimes. But that then was the Div 2 race in Saudi Arabia. Great job from the drivers once again, and that is the end of F1 action for another week. Round 9 now done. We head on to round 10. The championship very much now in its final stages. So we get closer and closer to crowning our season 18 champions, and Brutus taking a big step forward in that one towards claiming the crown back. Of course, Bugatti the reigning champ, isn't he? Oh dear me, can't even talk, my nose is so blocked up. Yeah. Right, calendar, where are we next week? So, Saudi Arabia out the way. Next time we are heading to Abu Dhabi. So we stay in the Far East. Well, the Middle East rather. It is of course the classic season finale circuit, Abu Dhabi long straights. Of course it will be the old version, so we don't think we'll get to race the new version this year, but still sure to be some great races. So do join us Tuesday or Wednesday next week for round 10 from Abu Dhabi. Please do tune in to the GT Sports streams tomorrow and Friday. Unsafe Release and Sean will guide you through the action tomorrow, and Aaron and probably Zach will go through the action on Friday. This week from Autopolis Short. And yeah, I'm going to go blow my nose because I sound like a completely different person apparently. Anyway, thank you for joining us, thank you for tuning into the stream. I do apologise for the technical difficulties. I appreciate you bearing with us. If you can like the stream before you go, please do so. Thank you very much, that helps us out immensely, and we will see you again real soon for more great racing action here on FTRL. Hopefully I'll sound a bit more normal next time you hear me. But fingers crossed. Anyway, for this evening, thank you for joining us, and see you again.